Hi, so today I have a lot to do, but I might as well just document it. Why not? Right now, I'm organizing all of my tea. I have a lot of tea. I'm trying to fit it all into this. Not all of it, but I'm trying to condense it down to more manageable sizes. So right now, I'm just taking the title. I'm writing it on these bags that they come in because they're all separated. I'm going to try and fit them all into 2 boxes, hopefully. These teas with all the similar boxes are actually from a Teas of the World box that you can get at World Market. They're really good teas. They're not very strong. Moroccan mint is really good. This orange black tea is phenomenal. Their English breakfast is okay. It's not my favorite. So for the most part, I'll eat most teas. I'll drink most teas. I'm not a big fan of green tea. It's just a personal preference. I like black teas, herbal teas. What they have in here right now is this really good chai, black chai. I really like the Private Selection teas. This Bigelow Gourmet black tea. It's just plain black tea. It's okay. It's good if you need black tea. It's got kind of like an orangey aftertaste. It's not very strong though. Okay, showing off the rest of my Bigelow collection, I've got this vanilla chai. It's probably hands down one of my favorite teas. I will drink this all the time, no matter what. It's already kind of sweet enough that you don't need to add sugar or honey to it, which I like. I like teas I have to add minimal sugar to. And then they have their Earl Grey. The Bigelow Earl Grey is my favorite Earl Grey. I'm just gonna add those in there because these boxes take up a lot of room. This tea is my stash tea. I haven't had this in a while because it's been in the back of my tea cabinet that is on the top shelf. I'm very short, can't reach it. This orange spice is one of my favorites though. I really like orange teas, just like oranges and citrus. I have like 6 lemons sitting on my counter right now. We have another stash tea. This is a cinnamon spice. This is a chai spice tea. I really like it. I like stash teas. They're very strong and they actually, taste like something. I don't drink this one very often unless I'm making an actual chai. And the way that I make chai is I take milk, which I use oat milk, and I boil it. And then I make some tea in a separate cup, and then I mix them together. I think that's the easiest way to make homemade chai from tea bags. Chai lattes specifically. Chai is just tea. And the nice thing about stash is they have these little boop, boop, boop things. And then we add it to the bin. I'm going to show you ones I can't put in the bin because they're either loose leaf teas or they are like separate little individual packets. So I have this Hibiscus. I don't make this very often. I usually make it for guests. I don't really like the flowery tastes. This is a individually packaged tea. It comes in this little disc thing. I usually just make a cup and then I dilute it and then I add some ice for guests. I almost always have tea available for my guests. The company is the Republic of Tea. I don't know where this got this from. This is Pure Leaf Tea. I really like their iced teas. I don't like their hot teas very much. I usually drink their iced teas if I need a drink or a tea and I'm out and about. These are also little individual things. It smells good. This is a very strong chai tea. I don't use it as often as I use this chai tea because it's really, really strong. But I will probably, once I finish it, reuse this packaging because I like to reuse the packages. I will probably do the same with like this one. This is an old pretzel container. I like to reuse things when I can, just to, kind of help the environment. I also usually try to get plastic like this, stronger plastic, or metal, glass kind of containers. We have a wild berry hibiscus. I almost never drink this tea. Tea Forte is fancy tea. Fancy tea. It's not really fancy. It's kind of expensive. I get it at a candy shop here in Denver. It's a loose leaf tea. So, it smells nice. I just never use it. I do have a teapot with a strainer and a individual cup with a strainer, both by Tea Forte, the candy shop I used to work at. So I got discounts there. So that's why I have so many Tea Forte products. But I really do like their products. They're really good quality. I have dropped the cup a bazillion times and it still has not broke. So here's another Tea Forte. This is English Breakfast. Who can say where the road Oh, this is English Breakfast. I don't use it very often. I don't drink a lot of English breakfast in general. It's not my cup of tea. Ha. Ha. So this one's a little dirty, but it's still a good container. I will reuse it once I finish it. This is also a loose leaf tea. This one has a little thing in it because I do use it more than this wild berry hibiscus. Next up, we have another stash product. Like a dummy, I did not use the little boop boop on the side here. I just opened it from the top. This is a peppermint tea. It is herbal. I keep peppermint tea in my house almost always for stomach aches and nausea. Because of my chronic illness, I get nauseous quite a lot. I will not be adding it to this container because this is all black tea. And peppermint's also just a very strong scent in general, and I'm afraid that it will mess with the flavors of the black tea. I'm going to show you my Celestial collection. My Celestial teas I obviously can't package separately because they are small individual tea bags like this. Celestial is a Colorado company. I like supporting them. Their tea is amazing. They've got really random flavors. I have so many Celestial teas. They have really random flavors, and normally if I'm at the store and they're on sale, I try to get a new flavor and kind of diversify my flavor palette with the Celestials. They have like basic flavors, but I like their special flavors. So first up we have Sleeptime. I swear by this stuff. I love Sleeptime tea, and it helps me sleep. But on top of the Sleeptime generic, I also have my personal favorite, which is Sleeptime Peach. It's very light on the peach flavor, which I kind of appreciate because it's a tea. I look like I'm framed by tea. I'm fine with that. I have a honey chamomile tea, which I really like. I'm not a particular fan of honey, but the honey flavor in this is not super strong, so it doesn't really bother me. This Bengal spice was gifted to me by a coworker. It lives up to its name. It's very spicy. It's very good. It's very good for clearing out congestion. I don't drink it that often because of how spicy it is, because it's got cinnamon and ginger, cardamom, cloves. It's got all that spicy stuff. It's not really like spicy in the sense of the word spicy. I got this raspberry stuff. I've only drinking it once. It's very, very raspberry-y. I think I might start using it as an iced tea eventually, but right now it's just kind of sitting there. I got it on sale. I got the Citrus Sunrise. It's Roots Vitamin C. I mostly got it because, like, you know, all the stuff going around. I really like this one. It's very nice. It is pretty citrusy. It kind of tastes like Better Emergency, if you've ever had Emergency, which is Emergen-C. But it's very good. I like it. Caffeine free. I drink a lot of herbal teas and a lot of black teas, but I've been drinking more herbal teas lately. This is Tension Tamer. I think I'm almost out of this one. Oh no, I'm out of this one. This was Tension Tamer. It was a weird tea. I really liked it. Obviously, it's gone now. It is very relaxing. The way that I like to drink it is I drink it hot and then I let it sit for a while and then I drink the rest of it cold. It's also one of the few teas that I would just leave the bag in for like the entire time that you're drinking it. This is a Country Peach Passion tea. It's an herbal tea. I got it mostly because I like the peach Sleeptime so much. I also have peach black iced tea that I constantly keep in my fridge, but I wanted a peach herbal tea because I just really like peaches. I wonder if they In Colorado, we have these things called Palisade peaches, and I'm kind of wondering if they ever use them, because these are, like I said, all made in Boulder, Colorado. This is Morning Thunder tea. I have not tried it yet. It is a brand new tea. It is a black tea. I think it's the only black tea I have from Celestial. I just really wanted to try it because A, it's called Morning Thunder, and B, I prefer not to drink coffee in the morning. I prefer to drink tea. It just smells really strong, and I think that's why I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, it smells really strong. It smells really earthy, which is fine, but I just haven't tried it yet. I'm wondering if it has the kind of kick that I want. Ugh. Here are some other miscellaneous teas. These are mostly health-related teas. I have a lot of health-related teas. I have a little wicker box full of health-related teas. I do like using like throat coat and echinacea teas to help me feel better. And like I said, I have a lot of problems with nausea, so I take a lot of teas. My favorite nausea tea, it's Happy Tummy Tea. It's by Allegro. I got it at Whole Foods. I think that's the only place you can get it. It is an herbal tea. It's got peppermint, ginger, cinnamon, and dandelion root and spearmint, which are all good for tummy health. It's pretty strong, and I have left it in Swell water bottles, and the taste does not come out of it. But for the most part, it's a very good tea. It also makes your room smell really nice if you leave it sitting out for a while. I have a throat coat. I have so much throat coat, but most of the throat coat that I have is more licorice based, and I can't stand licorice. I can't do it. I hate licorice. Ugh. It does have licorice root in it, but it's more of a lemon echinacea flavor. It's really good for helping your throat. I just realized that it's a crime that I'm doing this video and I don't have a cup of tea because I've already had my tea this morning. Oh well. This is a detox tea. I really don't care about detox stuff, but this is a really good tea and it tastes good. I would not take them over actual general practice medicine if your doctor's telling you to take teas. I mean, if your doctor's trying to tell you to take medicine, I don't think your doctor's gonna tell you to drink a lot of tea. I can't tell if it detoxes or not. This is another detox tea. Again, I don't really care about the detox thing. It's just an herbal tea that's really nice, and it says that it promotes healthy skin. I don't know, maybe it does. I mean, obviously I don't have the healthiest skin in the world, no matter what I try. I've got some more. I have so much tea. These are all gonna be Harney and Sons tea. I got them all at Barnes & Noble. I'm not sure where else you can get them. Pretty sure you can get them at World Market. I don't even know if there's World Market in Colorado. I got World Market is in Arizona. I don't know if it's anywhere else. So first we have African Autumn. I've been drinking this most days. It's a herbal tea. It's a very sweet tea. It got cranberry in it, so it's got kind of that cranberry taste. I never really liked cranberry teas before this tea, but I really like this tea. And also these are all metal tins, and I will be keeping them for various projects. Next up we have this cinnamon tea. It's cinnamon spice. It is kind of spicy, but it is a very good black tea. It's very good. I love it in the winter time or when it's colder outside because it's got that kind of like cidery feel to it. So this is a really nice tea. These are all really nice teas. I'm not saying that any of these teas aren't nice teas. And then I've got this Lunar New Year tea, 2020 Lunar New Year. I've never tried this actually. I would not be able to tell you what it tastes like. I probably won't like it that much. I'm not saying that any of these teas aren't nice teas, because it does have coconut in it, and I'm not a huge fan of coconut. And last, but definitely not least, we have the Harney and Sons Paris tea. It is a French vanilla tea, and this is my absolute favorite black tea in the whole wide world. I would drink gallons of this if I could. It's very sweet. Well, not very sweet, but it's sweet enough that I don't need a lot of sugar. I do use a little bit of sugar on this one. doesn't really like attack you. It's got the vanilla, but it's also got a fruity flavor because it does have some black currant in it, which is very rare in anything you can find in America. I've actually been using these for pens because I collect pens. All Harvey and Sons tea come in individual packages, which is, I prefer these because they're good for the environment. And these ones are also very nice because if you put them in a cup, you can easily just cut off this string right here without worrying about it breaking open, which is always very nice to me and very important because I have a lot of really deep cups, and this is obviously not a very deep string. This is all of my tea. Are you ready for this? This is all of my tea. It's quite a lot of tea. I'm trying to make it a bit smaller, but it's not gonna work. If you like this video or if you want some more tea related content, go ahead and subscribe. I do have an Instagram, a TikTok, Twitter. I think that's it. I have a Tumblr too. And I'm gonna try and post videos a bit more regularly. We'll see how that goes. But I probably won't do another tea video, if that's what you're wondering, but I will be drinking tea in most videos. And I'll tell you what tea I'm drinking, because, I don't know. Do people like that? What do people like? I don't know. I don't know what people like. I know what I like. I like tea. Tea!